This video is on Chapter 8, Ensuring Your Safety and Privacy on the Internet. It is not intended to replace reading the chapter or reviewing the presentations, as it is a brief overview. The Action Center contains the statuses of the security utilities on Windows 8. This can be found in the Control panel, in the Systems and Securities category. Choose Review Your Computer Status in the Action Center. There are 4 zones that IE, or Internet Explorer, classifies websites in: Internet, Local Intranet, Trusted Sites, and Restricted Sites. Both trusted and restricted sites can be customized for you. The settings can be adjusted using a slider. You can also restrict the list of only secure sites. If you open on the taskbar, Explorer, and go up to Internet Options and then Security in your Internet Options dialog box, you'll see those 4 classified websites. The slider with the low to medium to high. A pop-up blocker is an extra window that opens as a result of a certain web page being displayed. This can create problems and most of all be very irritating if you are in the middle of doing something. Explorer prevents most pop-up blockers as a default. As you've probably already learned in your classes, leaving pop-ups prevented can cause you problems in some online software from the publishers. You can make exceptions as well as adjust the pop-up filter from high to medium to low by going to Alt and Tools and the pop-up blocker, and then turn on the pop-up blocker or turn it off, whichever you need to do. Turn off the pop-up blocker, or you can adjust the pop-up blocker settings. Credentials on a website. If you store any of your credentials on a website, and most of us do, Explorer allows you to go to Credentials Manager and delete those credentials. In the Control panel, User Accounts and Family Safety, you can manage saved credentials. And here's your credential manager where you can manage those. Privacy settings prevents someone from snooping on your computer. Some third-party websites track your actions or behavior. Tracking protection you can download tracking protection lists or add your own. You can also enable and disable those lists once you have them downloaded. A cookie is a small plain text file stored on your hard disk to keep track of your settings for a specific website. On many shopping sites, they use cookies to suggest purchases for you, such as Amazon, or on sites like Netflix to recommend movies to watch based on what you've watched before. A session cookie is a temporary cookie that is deleted when the browser window is closed. A persistent cookie remains on your hard disk indefinitely. Some sites require that cookies be turned on, especially educational online software. inPrivate browsing is a feature that allows you to visit a website anonymously. There is no retention of cookies, history, or temporary internet files. This can help to avoid snoopers. It opens a new window when you activate the inPrivate browsing. Go to Tools in your browser window, then Safety, and click inPrivate browsing. And notice it opened a new window and said inPrivate browsing is turned on. Stored information. To make it easier to use the web, some information is stored in IE. Copies of web pages, images, and media are stored. Cookies and history are kept on IE, as well as form data, passwords, and ActiveX filtering and tracking. You can clear some of this data and still retain your passwords. You can also customize how many days of history it keeps. Default is 20 days. Because of the space temporary internet files take up, it's good to clear this out ever so often. There are numerous customizations that you'll learn about in this chapter as far as what is stored on your computer. Ports are numbered software channels that direct network input and output. When a port is unused, any application can use it, which can cause a security problem. Malicious programs can snatch these unused ports. Firewalls can prevent this. You can turn these firewalls on or off for public and private networks. Public networks are ones where you do not know or trust all of the users, such as in a hotel when you're staying at a hotel and using theirs in the business center. A private network is one in which you do trust users, such as your home, and the computer won't be leaving your home. You'll learn how to adjust these settings in this chapter. Windows Defender. The Windows Defender utility protects your system against malware, which is short for malicious software. Malware includes spyware and adware. Always keep virus and malware software up to date, including Windows Defender. In most cases, Windows Defender is enough virus software for today. So in the past, you may have purchased other software or used some free software, but you should try using Windows Defender. It's a much better version than has ever been on our Windows. Malware includes viruses, a self-replicating, self-spreading, and malicious program. A related threat is a worm. It moves from computer to computer, infecting the computer itself. You need to be very careful when opening attachments from emails. If you don't know the person, it's best not to open it, to delete it immediately. Windows Defender can be found in the control panel, although it is not in the control panel categories. Change them to icons, and then it's best just to search for it, and you should find it. There it is, Windows Defender. So it's not in the category, so you have to switch to large or small icons, and then you'll be able to search for it, or you'll be able to see it in the list. You can do quick scans, full scans, and custom scans using your Windows Defender. When problems are found, it classifies the threats to alert levels such as severe, high, medium, low, and not yet classified. You can remove all, review, or ignore when something is found. All of these activities that I've discussed, you will get to practice in your exercises, and then also demonstrate that you are able to do those in your assessment activities. End of this video.